So this whole thing about being lucky to be alive, there's two alternatives to being alive, and that's one, being dead, and first of all, never having been born to begin with. I feel like when we're alive and we're saying we're lucky to be alive, I think what we're really getting at, I think if you really examine it, we're saying that we're lucky we're not dying. We're lucky we're not in a state of bad health, that we're not cancerous, that we're not, we don't have dementia. We don't, we're not in a state of bad health, that death is imminent. And I think that's what we really mean when we're saying we're lucky to be alive. Because if you consider the second alternative, which is basically we were never born to begin with, there's no unlucky state there, right? If you didn't exist, there's nothing or no one to be unlucky. As in the case where we're in bad health and we're dying, that would be unlucky. Where death is imminent, right? Where that would be unlucky. But in the case where we're not born, there is no unlucky state. There's no one to be unlucky. There's nothing there. So is life a stroke of luck? I would say no. I mean, in antinatalist thought, life is suffering. It doesn't matter how much suffering or how little suffering, life is suffering. And if we were never born to begin with, we never experience that suffering. Because you don't exist, right? So once you're born, you start that journey towards death, and I think that journey is filled with so many disappointments, so many sorrows, so many pains that you can't really consider it lucky. You have to go through life, and you have to go through these bad things. So how is that lucky, right? Benatar plays with this in his book in terms of being unlucky when being born, and being lucky not to be born, because in a state of non-being you can't be lucky or unlucky, but there's just nothing there. But for simplicity's sake, you're lucky if you're not born. And I know I'm kind of contradicting myself, but you're better off if you had never been. And like I said, once you're born, we all start that journey towards death. So that in itself is unlucky. There is no death without birth, right? So anyway, that's my video for today. Talk to you soon. Bye.